I've just purchased another Bluetooth speaker. This time it's from a company called Intempo, and it's a Bluetooth pair and play color changing lights LED fabric speaker. And it's saying that the range, the wireless connection I should say, is 25 meters. It's got a rechargeable battery. It's got a 5-watt speaker output, and it's up to 12 hours playtime. Shall we see what it's like? Oh, let's see what got on there. No, some technical information. And on the other side, it says hands-free calling, control panel with soft touch buttons and convenient hook. All right, let's get it open and done with. I wonder what's in the magical box. USB-B to USB-C charging cable. Fair enough. Instruction manual in probably about 8 million languages. We don't really need that. And this is the unit. Build quality, it's not too bad. It's got that weird fabric type finish to it. Feels a bit rubbery, but for £15, what do you expect? I wonder what that is for, though. I never did figure that one out on the other speaker that I purchased. Right, let's do a smell test. Smells nice. Right, on the front, we've got volume up, volume down, on and off, lights, and then play and pause. And I'm not sure what that one is, but I'm assuming it's probably skip. So it's the USB, TFT, and DC. For some reason, I don't know why, these more cheaper speakers, they have connectivity for a SD card, which, to be fair, isn't a bad idea, because obviously you don't need to stream it off your phone. So it would be highly suited for people who are, for example, in the garden a lot or having a party. They can just pop some songs onto an SD card and away you go. Not sure what the capability of the SD card would be. Would have to double check that. Probably will find out sometime. But apart from that, let's switch her on. Ooh, nice. I've actually paired this before on my phone because I messed up on the original video. Right. I've been purchasing more jobby equipment, and this time I've got myself the bargain of the century. So I wandered into my local Morrisons the other day, and I was just browsing I should say, and I noticed that there was a large amount of jobby paraphernalia. I was thinking, so the volume down works. Obviously, been trying to flog this off. The best of all is that I've been after this for a while. So yeah, I grabbed myself a big bargain. Each of the individual pieces will have their own individual videos. This is just a video to show what I've purchased and how much I've purchased it for. We'll start off with this. And actually that tripod I'm filming with right now. Right, back to the speaker. What's my view of it? It's cheap. It's £15. The build quality isn't too bad. I don't know what that's for. Oh, that's cool. Can you see? That's really unnecessary. I prefer it would have been just plain. Obviously, a light will decrease the battery consumption even more so. The thing is with these Bluetooth speakers, they either come down as very portable and very cheap and okay sound quality. The more expensive you go, I've got an LG Boom that I'm pretty much using daily. The build quality is great. and obviously the sound quality is a lot better. This, however, is for £15. What would this be suited for? Here in the UK, you're in the summertime, you're outside in the garden, having a few drinks, etc, etc, etc. You put this outside. If it gets knocked over, if it breaks, no big deal. You could potentially, if you was going out camping, you could probably take a few of these with you. And obviously you've got the connection for the TF card, because that way you would be able to upload a few songs to a SD card, and away you go. I don't need to show anybody that, because obviously that's pretty straightforward. The camera isn't really picking up the lovely lights. It's a nice shade of rainbow colours. But aside from that, yeah, this isn't too bad. If I can find the English, it should say, if I can find the English, I should say, I should be able to, come on, where are you in English? No. Ah, here we go. Using the LED fabric speaker, basic functionality, pairing with a Bluetooth compatible device, making phone calls via Bluetooth. Okay, you're not going to make a phone call. To use a TF card mode, insert a TF card not included into the TF card slot. The speaker will automatically change to TF card mode. Step 2, to USB mode, insert a compatible USB drive into the USB input port. Now that's very interesting, because you can get a USB stick and stick it on. Right. Note, one connected sound can be controlled using the speaker. No USB drive should be inserted while the TF card, or vice versa. This could interfere with playback. The speaker will only recognize MP3 audio files. If other files are present on the STF card or USB drive, this may prevent the speaker from playing. Storage troubleshooting. The speaker has no sound. So it doesn't say what's the maximum gigabyte you can have for these little blighties. I mean, a lot of people's got 32 gigabytes SD cards floating around. The phone that I'm using has got like a 500 gigabyte one, so I don't know whether or not that would work. But to be honest, I haven't got 500 gigabytes worth of music. I looked in PC World for these types of stereo speakers, and obviously an Argus here in the UK. What I realise is that these are basically cheap and cheerful knockoffs. However, if you've got a use for them, which I do, because I review them and I use them, Gorilla Pod. I paid £9 for this. The sound, £9. I couldn't believe it, to be honest. And when I came to look online, Amazon, it's $69.95. And obviously you've got shipping if you have not a Prime member. Sound quality wise, they're not too bad. For £15, it's not too bad. You can get these out of Morrisons. The tripods are still there. I don't know whether or not it's just the local Morrisons I deal with. But aside from that, yes, this is going to be very helpful. I'm not sure whether or not you can daisy chain these or not. It doesn't say. And to be fair, doesn't really interest me. One speaker would be enough. Now, it's saying on the box that it's 12 hours of playtime. So unless you're going to a 24-hour rave, and besides, you could probably charge it up with a portable power bank, which I have got, although I haven't got one with me at the moment. £15, bargain. Thanks for watching. See you soon.